My name is Shamika Taronis, and I'm going to talk to you about expectancy violations theory. Have you ever had somebody in your space? Expectancy violation theory states that we expect certain people to keep a certain distance during a conversation. Turner 2020. Sometimes they do not have to be talking to you. We just need that space to keep our zone clear. We might let them get away with violating our zone if we like the person, depending on what that person is talking about or if they're talking at all. Expectancy violation theory sees communication as the exchange of information that is high in relational content and can be used to validate the expectations of another, who will perceive the exchange either positively or negatively, depending on the liking between the two people. Cite so. I have been in so many conversations that was high in relational context and we were in each other's zones. I would back up because I don't want to be in nobody's zone and I don't want them to be in my zone. If I can smell your breath, guess what? We are too close. I was in a heated conversation. I do not like arguments, so I was in this heated conversation anyway, but the other person was all in my face. We were talking about racism. It was a mutual friend of mine and my husband's. So one day a racism conversation came up. Because of everything that's going on in America with the protesters and the rioters. We were talking about Black Lives Matter. I was telling him that Black Lives Matter was not burning down the communities. It was the rioters and different communities came from different areas. So I told him to step back because he was all in my face. He stepped back, then he came back in my face. Then he started spitting because he spit when he talked. Doing normal talk, he spit, so I already knew it wasn't because he wanted to. He wanted to spit in my face. So I pushed him back and I told him stand back and I was getting upset. So I told him to say it, don't spray it. Expectancy violation is a communication theory which tries to explain the unexpected behaviors of human beings while interacting by communication theory. People behave differently according to the cultural values they grow up in, and this influences the reaction of the people considerably, also by communication theory. When I was a child, we would be getting into another person's face, we would start fighting. So this game called sticks. I believe that's what it's called. You have sticks, circle, and line. Sticks is when you put the stick on a person's shoulder and you be like, knock it off if you want to fight me. So if the person knocks it off, they start fighting. You draw a circle and then the person inside the circle will like step in the circle if you want to fight me. So the person step in the circle, they start fighting. Or you can draw a line and the person like step over the line, will start fighting, and then the person step over the line and they start fighting. So I could have fought people that get in my space because of how I grew up and the games that we played. But I didn't like it back then and I don't like it now. These types of fights were boosted up by the people that were watching and wanted us to fight. People would see you having a heated conversation and it would take one person to get up in another person's face and there was a fight. People do not want their personal space to be breached. Baratra, 2018. People gave freedom only to their near and dear ones to get close to them. People get upset when their personal space is breached. I always do not like when my personal space is violated. Now that we have COVID-19, we have to be cautious of who comes around us. That is one of the reasons why I do not want to be close to a lot of people, especially people I do not know. People do not mind when their close friends and family get close to them in their zone. But sometimes, knowing that we got COVID-19, we have to think about that now. In conclusion, expectancy violation theory expects people to maintain a certain distance during a conversation. You can be in an argument or just in a heated conversation, you must keep your distance. Some people react differently when you get in their space or their zone. If you are a person that spits when you talk, keep your distance. If you grew up like me and had those fighting games called stick, circle, and line, if someone gets in your space, you might push them or fight them. If you care about the person, then you would not mind if they get in your personal space. You might wish they would come a little closer. Being in someone's personal space can be dangerous these days due to the COVID-19. So when you are having a conversation, make sure you maintain your distance and do not get in anyone's personal space because they can fight you, or knowing that we have COVID-19, it can kill you.